say. And, well, the games he won against Krishuk, against Adli, against Magnus Carlsen, he was always given material.
It's
true. Not that he created something, you know.
He just
was given
for the
material.
opportunity.
So, precisely. Here, he doesn't feel like position gives him a lot of chances or something. So, he was fine with the draw. He tried against Vichy, but Vichy equalized completely, right? Here, it's only White who could play for a win. I mean, not much, but White is... Well, technically, White is still somewhat better.
So,
right?
you think that he's so pragmatic that he's in energy-saving mode, and for the rest of the rounds he keeps more energy?
He's right in a way, because as we keep stating, it's a very long tournament.
True.
So
no, he might be right doing this while others play 120 moves, and then they will be tired by the end of the day. This is Magnus Carlsen.
What an interesting position this
with
one
the black pieces.
Very unusual. The pawn on a5 and c5 and the queen on b6. Yeah. How this happens?
This was a Slav.
Slav? But what kind of Slav?
Since we can't move it there, I just show you quickly so you can sum it up.
Something very, very strange. So it was Chabanenko Slav, right.
And so this pawn ended up on a5 and the queen b6 and
bishop b4. So the pawn on a5 was lost, but pawn on b6 will stay. Bishop d2, knight d2. Riazantsev plays very quickly, and he plays, well, to put it mildly, very decent moves. I mean,
he's quick now, but he's a minute behind. Oh, Miroshnichenko has finished. He has won
against Vichy Anand in...
Is that possible? 24 moves.
In 24 moves, he crushed Vichy Anand completely.
How is that possible? We need to see it after the games.
After the games are finished.
Yes, we will go back to that.
We will absolutely, for sure, see a game of Alexander Morozevich, because this is just incredible.
What a bad luck for Vichy to face Morozevich in top form after having arrived to Qatar.
Yeah, well, that was really shocking, I must say. So Vichy lost to Morozevich, in 24 moves.
Shocking. We will check that game after the top boards are over, because we still need to see these live games. So Magnus Carlsen with the black pieces against Riazantsev.
Right. Well, White's the move. Oh, b3 was played. And then d3 is possible? Is d3 possible, or it's not such a great idea? I'm still not sure. Yeah, this position of a pawn on d4 creates a lot of tension, right? White can practically never take, because the knight takes, attacking the bishop, attacking the b3 pawn. But if you play d3, it might be that you release some of the tension for White.
I do prefer it on d4.
White wants to play bishop f3, and second idea is to play knight c5. Magnus
takes e3.
Decided to capture. Takes e3. It might as well be that what he's gonna do, some knight d7 perhaps, or what, knight d5. Has to make sure he's not losing b7 pawn after knight c5. Yeah, in fact, it looked like Riazantsev played very fast, but he's the one who is lower on time. It's 30 seconds difference in favor of Magnus Carlsen. Rook b8, somewhat passive move, but he's prepared. Knight c5 played, right? Rook d5. So Magnus is fine with giving away the bishop. That's what he does. And, well, so knight e6, pawn takes, bishop f3, and rook c5. Somewhat artificial, I must say. This position for black is rook f to d1. And once again, not sure where the rook goes. Knight d5. But I don't see Magnus winning b6 pawn.
It's not so easy, yeah. How do you attack it? There's the knight from d5, but you would need another piece to attack the pawn.
Okay, rook
It's
d8.
half a minute for Riazantsev and 1 minute for Magnus Carlsen. Now rook b5, it arrived. Before we finish with this endgame...
I'm not sure.
Yes, I was
Do we
going to
finish with
switch. No, let's stay. Let's stay a bit. Knight b4. Rook goes back to d2. What do you think this will be?
Not sure. I still believe Magnus will
They are
manage
repeating moves.
Somehow I think he will still manage to trick Riazantsev. I don't know how.
How do you think he can trick him?
Somehow.
Because of the time situation.
Because of the time situation, precisely. Rook d7, yes, you just wait.
That was rooks.
Even though now the rooks are doubled, e4
Yes,
is,
White has
is
made
not
some
a
progress,
threat.
but now the
Knight
pawn is
b6,
taken.
and this is how he will trick. Even though now Knight b6, rook d3, check on c8, must be a draw. Is it? I'm not sure again. Look,
He's
I take
going
b6,
very low on time, 12 seconds for
take
Riazantsev.
c6 first, rook d3. Now on every single move something will be taken. That's more or less the same rook ending I was heading to. Takes. A pawn up for black. Probably will not hold it. I mean, you normally you don't hold it against Magnus. I mean, that's the problem.
And with 0 time on the clock, 7 seconds for Riazantsev.
a5, move the pawn. So you move the pawn, well, couple of checks. No, rook b4 and then this. Well, yeah, so we are ready for an interview, but we have to wait for this to finish because that's an ending played on a second.
Yes.
So rook b4 check, and well, I'm not sure if it will be. Yeah, go back, rook b8. Not that easy for Magnus. This one, not that easy at all. Now, white rook is getting active. There might be some exchanges. So h4 takes.
Yeah, 1 pawn less.
1 pawn less.
It's just 6 seconds. There's
six
so few
seconds.
time.
Fine.
Yes.
6 seconds. It's not a big deal, I have to say. e4. So he forces e4. So there will be no rook g4 anymore. So now what? It's like rook b7. Can I play rook b7? Rook b7. Don't know why, actually. Rook b4. Rook b4. That's
going
nice.
for the pawn endgame.
Another pawn ending.
Yes.
Another pawn
Look
ending.
at that. Look at Magnus Carlsen's technique.
Another pawn ending probably will be won by Magnus Carlsen.
Yes.
Takes, and he's one tempo short. As to what's the? Can this be right? How do you? And Queen A7,
Yes.
one long move is enough. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, he did not
I
have
couldn't
checks,
believe
but Queen
because I know it
A7.
cannot be a draw, but I mean, at some point it looked like, yeah, Queen
And
A7 and
Riazantsev
both
resigns.
smiling.
What